Okay, so this is part 3 of the CRM training video. So on the previous video, I actually have mentioned at the latter part how to use the entry type, and I have to correct myself because I did say on the previous video that if you spoke to a client and the client wants you to send him an MLS listing, that you have to click on MLS sent and put in your notes in here on what transpired in the phone call. So that was incorrect because if you spoke to anybody through a phone call, anybody that is not within our team, meaning not a Simply Sold agent or Kendrick agent and not our lenders, then it has to be tagged accordingly. So if you had a phone call with Ali, for example, and Ali said yes to MLS listings to be sent to her, then you have to choose phone call as the entry type and make a summary of what transpired on the phone call. And after once you did that and you're going to be sending an MLS listing, you have to send an email with the MLS listing attached to it. So instead of choosing email to copy and paste that email with MLS listing, you instead choose MLS sent. So we'll know that it's not just a regular email that we do for following up, but an email with MLS listings attached. So let me repeat myself. We are going to use email entry type if we send a regular email to anybody that is outside our team. Outside our team meaning not to and from our agents and not to and from our lenders, but to and from clients or listing agents, for example. So we choose email if it's an email communication, and we choose text if it's a text exchange, phone call if it's a phone call, and we use MLS sent if the email we sent has listings attached to it. And then we choose left voicemail if we made a phone call but nobody picks up and you ended up just leaving a message. So we're going to choose left voicemail instead for that. And again, other is for any corrections made on the account or any special instructions or requests from the client. For example, client wants to only be called in the morning, then you can put it in here, choose other, and then click on sticky. So it's going to be right at the top. But if it's just a correction on your previous note, then you can just choose other, make a note here. No need to click on sticky and press send. Okay. So if you want to see what tasks have been completed, click on show completed task. Then show active task. This is a new lead. That's why there's no show completed task yet. So Shernan tried to make a phone call. There's no answer. So he's going to try again nearest weekend. So that's going to be on Saturday or Sunday. So new task, you click on plus new task. And by default, it'll have your name on it. You're not allowed to create a task for another concierge. You have to let me know if you would need leads to be endorsed to other concierges, and I'll do the assigning. So priority if it's going to be normal or urgent. Okay, and then the task description and when the task is to be completed and the time it should be done. Now if you click on all property inquiries, it'll show you all the properties the client has inquired about. Okay, and the status. And you can also put your name on assigned box number 2 or 3, depending what box is available. But then the box number 1 should only be left for the agent. Okay, that's it. So we already went over the dashboard, leads page, calendar, and task. So these 4 we don't use. So let's go back to, so that's it. So I'm going to go back to task page because this is the page you'll usually be spending more time on. Okay. So under the task page, by default, you'll see all the tasks that are assigned to you. So that would include overdue tasks, the ones that are in red. So although you have red tasks, you should always give priority to urgent tasks. So if you have red task and you have an urgent white task, then you work on the urgent white task first. Okay, so it'll show you the due date. It'll allow you to show a certain number of entries per page. You'll be able to filter your task for the next 48 hours. By default, that's the one selected. I don't see any other reason for you to choose these ones, but let's try it. My task, by default, it's going to show all of your tasks anyway. Put it back to next 24 hours. And then search admin name. You can actually choose, if I ask you to work on other concierge's task, then this is where you go. Search admin name. For example, Amber is not going to be working today, and I see that you're done with your task for the day, then I can ask you to go to Amber and see if she has urgent task that she needs help on, because she's not going to be working today anyway. So you go to Amber, and Amber's tasks are going to be loaded, and you can start making phone calls to her client by clicking on the calling card or the client's name. Okay, so she has one urgent task set for today, 8 o'clock. So in Florida, it's only 4:25, so it's not being done yet. But so far, no urgent tasks are waiting to be done. Okay, so you can go back to your own task page. This is Francis. That's it. So the points here, my rank, my income goal, that's not applicable to us, that's only for realtors. Daily points required by default is 100, but it's going to be up to 250 very soon. So that's still under discussion. So don't worry about that for now, but worry about today's points. It's going to show you how many points you've already incurred. And again, our goal is to at least meet 200 for now, but I'm just letting you guys know that very soon it should be at least 250 or even more actually. So I want the team to be focusing on hitting 200 at least for now. So start Power Hour, that's not active yet, and we will let you know as soon as we get an update from the bosses. So the envelope icon here, regardless of what page you'll be in, the envelope icon is going to be there, and it's going to show you new leads that came in or new leads that are coming in. So it'll give you a notification up there. If you go to leads page, the newest lead is going to show new if it's not been touched yet. So that's another notification for you. So you'll get an envelope notification up here, and you'll also see the lead at the top list or at the very start of the list to be tagged as new. So you'll see that here, you'll see that here, and also through Jive notification. I'm gonna put it back to the top. Okay. So that's it for the CRM training video. If you have any questions, let me know.